Get your icon.
This is the F3 podcast.
F3.
F3 podcast with Mike and Jared. We are back from the trashiest All-Star weekend I've ever seen in my life.
The worst?
The worst.
I would have to agree.
We saw a skills challenge with no skills.
Why do we keep getting these brothers, bro?
I don't think Jabari Smith hit a three-pointer all-skills challenge.
That whole team was nasty shooting.
It was disgusting. Watching the Antetokounmpo brothers play, yo, Giannis, you need to be fined for letting your trash ass brothers in the league.
Actually, he's a great big brother.
You're a great man, but as like yo, we ain't want to see that shit.
There's no way.
Yo,
like who keeps booking them? Like, did they win last year?
No, I don't know.
I feel like it's no
You
way.
and
they did. No, they didn't. The Cavs won.
You and the fourth Antetokounmpo, Drew Holiday missing shots. Like from
Drew's standpoint, that has to be terrible. Like,
that shit was garbage. Yo.
You're standing with this.
It was a skills challenge with no skills. Jordan Clarkson in his fake braids, smiling.
Braids. He had a chain on. He
bro, what is this?
I don't know what was going on.
I'm tired of it, yo. I'm sick. I've had enough.
Tell them what you told us in the chat.
Which part?
The cancellation.
I'd be okay with the All-Star weekend just being canceled.
That is crazy to me. Like, canceling it? Like,
I didn't enjoy any of it.
Last year,
the only actual fun part is the 3-point challenge. Everything else is just bullshit.
I will say on going in,
everything else is just like
going in. I was looking forward to only the 3-point challenge.
Everything else is just like a waste of time.
I must admit, the dunk contest was entertaining.
Yeah, we got a non-NBA player competing.
They signed him
to what?
Just for you to be able to say
now?
That is exactly why he got signed.
The G League don't have a slam dunk competition?
He's hard. Oh, he on Trey's team.
The G League got a slam dunk competition? Like, go compete there.
Nah, theirs actually be live. I don't know.
He's a two-way player. Pause.
He is, but I think he only got it for the dunk contest, so they wouldn't say G League.
I know. Like, listen, I get it.
We not stupid, NBA.
I'm tired. He's just a two-way player. Yo, if they dropped him before, like these, like yo, it was like we used
just gonna get sent to the G League affiliate.
We used you.
No, they didn't. Like he's not. I don't think he's gonna get any minutes.
I'm sick of it. Yo. I don't want to see it. Just. Did you realize the NFL canceled the Pro Bowl? Like, it's just no Pro Bowl. It's just a flag football game.
That's actually a good idea.
We're here.
Dang,
we're here. It's over.
I can't go that far to say cancel.
Why? What was the point of that? That wasn't even.
It definitely is.
That was disgusting. What I saw.
So
all weekend was disgusting.
I don't agree with that.
Disgusting.
I think Friday night was okay. Friday night was okay. Saturday night it went up a level.
Friday, what was Friday night?
Friday night was the Rising Stars Challenge.
Man, nobody watching that shit.
I watched it.
Nobody watching that shit though.
But I feel like it wasn't bad.
Trey, you ever catch yourself watching the Rising Stars Challenge?
He probably did. Y'all had like 3 Rockets.
Huh? You be locked in? You mess with it?
Well, I wouldn't say I was locked in
because there's nothing else.
It's definitely on.
There's really nothing else to watch.
It's definitely on. It's on.
It's pointless.
But when watching it, I didn't feel like let me turn this. Like that to me, that's okay. That says a whole lot about the NBA product as far as the All-Star weekend. God dang. But Saturday,
I didn't find myself wanting to turn the channel.
Saturday was cool. Like
Saturday was
cool. The 3-point contest was fun. The skill challenge was entertaining.
Abolish the skill challenge.
It was entertainment because it was comedy.
And that's not a good.
And then,
yes,
yes,
bro. The skill challenge was so bad.
Yes, I was at me and Tracy were out eating at that one, and yes.
Teams didn't even finish.
Did you see
They didn't even finish.
One of the things. What was that passing drill?
Who wants to watch passing
from those guys of all people? There was literally 1 point guard in the whole challenge.
Yeah, no Ivy.
Okay, Ivy and Drew.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it. I'm
by
sorry,
accident.
dude.
Like,
why do we keep watching? I don't want to see non-NBA players. Whoever the Alex Antetokounmpo, bro. What are you doing?
That's hilarious because they're in the NBA. Like, oh, the little brother.
Yeah,
no.
bro.
Nah, I don't know.
The other brother not in the NBA, bro. He just on the rock. He just taking up
a Bucks affiliate.
Bro, he just taking up space. He a mascot.
fam.
He a Giannis mascot.
So the dunk contest was cool to me. Like, I was pleased with that one.
I'd be cool if I never saw that.
Dang, never.
I'm cool.
Even
I knew Matt McClung could dunk.
Well,
I've seen him in high school. I knew he could really dunk.
Yeah, but I wanted to see what he was
I think he was
do,
probably the favorite. It's like, yeah, like
I actually had Trey going in.
You had who?
Trey Murphy.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't even think of Trey Murphy as a dunker like that. He surprised me.
He has that ability.
Mac McClung, I thought he was by far the favorite. And yeah, he's the only person that didn't miss a dunk.
Okay. Where I'm with you, abolished.
No
New York Knicks ever in any
All-Star. You saw Jericho Sims IG
Jericho
post
Sims
like he was happy
and
with
Julius Randle. Never again. No Knicks.
Matter of fact, nobody from New York, because what's his name from last year? Anthony,
New York?
Dude with the dreads from for the Magic. What's his name? Cole Anthony. Matter of fact, Cole Anthony, you from New York. You neither.
Mr. Timms.
Nobody
Timms.
From New York. You in the Timbs.
That's one of the stupidest dunk to the Timms ever.
Bro, why? What you gonna dunk with Tim's on? And he was struggling.
I really felt All-Star Weekend last year was a lot worse.
I feel like
That's
it's
why
just. I feel like we've really been on a trash capade.
Well, not
the
Sunday. The Sunday. Now let's move to Sunday.
Sunday was disgusting.
I
fell asleep on it.
Sunday was
that bad. Like I fell asleep. It was like I feel.
Picking the teams live was really good.
Was it? I felt like it took so much.
No.
I feel like they spent so much time. Bro, it was so much
but
time.
That was also too by design.
It was so much.
I
was like, bro, this is so much.
I would have been okay if they just were at half court and were like, I got him.
Bro,
yeah, that's what I thought was
so
coming
much
too.
time.
But then when I saw it was gonna be an hour show, I was like, oh, they about to milk this.
They wore me out, bro.
Yeah, they
I'm like, I don't care for any of this.
Yeah, Giannis kept. LeBron was like, "All right, let me just pick my guy," and then he.
Boy,
Henry was like, "What do you think about this guy?"
They got notebooks, bro.
That was funny to me though,
bro.
Giannis is a funny dude. I don't know if he's funny to y'all.
I bet you nothing was written in those notebooks.
Nah, he did. He did have stuff written in there. They zoomed in on it. Yeah, they zoomed in on it. Yeah.
I'm All-Star Weekend can go, bro.
Okay, so I like the
just vote.
I don't know how he picked Ja with the notebook though. He got the.
He had his own script. He had the script. I think he just saw the name in the script and just went. Because he said the exact same thing when he picked them.
Just vote for the All-Stars. You made the All-Star team. The players don't even really want to be there. They want to be on vacation. Just let it go, bro.
I got a beef with.
We're it was fun. We're past it though. I
have a beef with two of your guys.
What are you talking about?
The second to last pick.
Jokic.
Yeah. Well, it's not really his fault, really, because like that's just not his style of play. But
yeah,
Luka,
like this.
I have a beef with
Luka. Didn't want to be there.
Luka don't want to be there, and he makes it known.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like just you're there, like
bro, he does not want to be there.
Go for it.
He's like, I understand.
He's there.
He said Friday night. The most exciting part to him was leaving Sunday.
Bro, Luka is there to show. Luka is there to show face, do commercials, show off Jordan brand, and then.
But I feel like that's the problem with the weekend. It's too much.
But that's the majority of the players feel the same way. He was just very obvious about it.
It's too much of that to me.
No, because the All-Star game players are over it.
Someone said that NBA players, those specific ones, act like spoiled brats in that moment. I think they did too.
A lot of people like it though. Like,
what do you mean?
He seemed like he enjoyed it.
Okay, this is one of the things I think was a problem too.
It's easy for Steph because of Steph's game just to shoot threes. It's like, yeah.
No, but he's also an entertaining player. It's not that many on that court. It wasn't that many entertaining players.
Kyrie.
They're not showstoppers. Kyrie, Bron.
But what's showstopping with Steph in the All-Star game besides just shooting threes?
The way Steph shoots threes, it's not just
Dame
like
shot a half court and drilled it.
Well, Dame is another one too. I will put Dame on
the All-Star game. The All-Star game is pretty much shoot deep threes or do cool dunks. Everything else has been taken out.
Like,
so it's just kind of like
I feel like there's not enough showstoppers and a few guys being hurt.
How much could you really showstop if people really aren't playing?
That's another reason too. I think the stars.
It's really not
playing.
People. You just walk into the rim and
I'm
then
starting to wonder who's behind this. I feel like it's teams telling guys don't go hard.
I don't feel like it was team. I feel like over time it just slowly became this. I don't know. I don't know who was the first. I don't know who was the when it. I don't know when it first started because even in the early 2000s, people were still playing. I don't know when it. I don't know in my mind like when it first. So it was very obvious people are not playing like at all.
The year AD won MVP.
AD.
So that had to be like 19.
Because man, I went in. The first thing I did was actually go look at the '98 All-Star game. I was like, yo, this was really entertaining. Like people are not giving up shots.
No,
people are actually shooting. People are passing. Like yo, is not like Dikembe and Shaq were going at each other. They were not giving up no buckets. I was like, man.
Generation had more people who were a little bit more of that competitive nature only. Like
yes, a lot more.
Why are we lacking? But the thing I see now is like what's so dumb for me is like what's so dumb for me when I see people say, "Oh well, they're not getting paid to play hard." Why are y'all playing so hard in the Drew League?
Yo,
y'all playing against bums.
Kobe made a point. I seen a clip the other day. He said that when he comes to the All-Star game, he's looking to compete, and then he's like, "What makes him mad is those same guys that's not competing on the All-Star game will compete harder in a pickup game.
I don't understand
at UCLA." And he's like,
I don't understand.
Why are we not doing this in front of billions of people?
That's one thing the players can't answer because we watch, especially now, all the summer runs. Bro, y'all be playing the whole summer super hard.
Yes.
And if y'all give the same energy y'all doing those runs, obviously not playing 100%, entertain.
It's a lot more entertaining. Yes.
Entertain.
Yes.
Bro, it's zero energy. And it's like, it's just sad. The crowd is non-amazed All-Star game.
See,
it's just bored.
I guess it has to do with the star power too, because one of the things that Malone, the coach, Nuggets coach, mentioned is during the game, Embiid was telling guys, "Hey, like let's pick it up, like try to compete," but like nobody was moving on it. But I feel like, say LeBron was actually playing, like because he didn't play the second half. I think the game getting away in the third quarter made it that way.
I feel like that Elam ending thing that worked for one All-Star game.
No,
and
it was two.
I feel like
they were 2 for 2.
I feel like you have to keep doing something new, but how many times can you just keep trying something new to make people interested?
The Elam thing only works if the game is close.
I feel like they're not gonna care. I feel like this player's just not gonna care.
Shay said something I do not like when they asked him what could be changed. He said, "Show us the money." I didn't like that.
Okay, here's one thing I will say though. I would like to see them pay for the dunk contest. Cough up.
Bro, it would have to be a big number.
A few $1 million for each person?
What's a few?
Like if they paid each person $2 million.
No.
They wouldn't do it for $2 million?
I seen a report where David Stern offered Kobe, Vince Carter, who was it? T-Mac, and somebody else. LeBron.
But those guys, but the thing about it is, T-Mac, Vince Carter, Kobe already did it.
Yeah, but he offered them $1 million just to go.
The problem is now, even the young rookies aren't even doing it. That's really the problem. Because that's what it was really made for. The young guys in their first few years. Those guys not even doing it now. Like that's trash.
I don't want to be that guy, but it's a product of LeBron James.
No, LeBron.
I'm not saying
No. You are no. LeBron is. LeBron has changed everything of like what players won't do.
Yeah,
and I know why LeBron didn't do it.
I know too.
LeBron don't want to be embarrassed and look bad.
I think
he's pretty geared into like everything around him, like like being dunked on by Jordan Crawford, like all that kind of stuff. His whole image thing. LeBron would not do this because if he wasn't good, like image.
So if he lose, he got a blemish.
I think players really care about his mind.
I don't even know if it's in his mind. It's just he knows that's how it's interpreted. If LeBron lost a dunk contest, what's happening Monday morning?
It's everywhere. But if he would have did it in year 2,
don't matter what year.
I feel like he's been locked in so far. Like we see LeBron now, image is just everything about him just been on 1,000.
Thing? That Crawford thing was before he.
What'd you say?
When was the Crawford thing?
He was already in the league with the Crawford thing.
Yeah, okay. So it was like his first or second year. He was already conscious then. And that was something in a locked gym.
For Nike to take away everybody's like that's pretty crazy.
They wouldn't want that thing.
Like we weren't gonna find out anyway.
Like him saying he was gonna do it, I think he was just caught up in the moment. And then right after that, it started dawning on him, oh snap, I would actually have to do this. I don't think I would win this.
I saw Zion bring it up.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Next year, don't pump fake Zion.
He might not. Now he might be the one that would be like, as far as stars and say, all right, I'm gonna do it.
It's gonna take a few guys to get the ball back rolling again.
It would have to be him.
And
I think.
where are you at, man?
Ant in the dunk contest?
Man, I just want to see. It's not even about that.
I think he's similar to Brun.
It's just really.
It's
just really about. It isn't necessarily about winning. It's just about having somebody of some kind of stature, young, in the dunk contest.
Nah, it has to be entertaining too, though.
Entertaining. Anything is more entertaining than Jericho Sims. I don't want to see Jericho Sims.
Levine, right? The last few years, the biggest name.
The biggest name. Levine wasn't really a big name like that at the time.
But he was like a top pick.
Top pick, was he? He was in the teens.
Lottery pick. Who's ever been in the
Aaron Gordon was a higher pick than him.
Jalen, but Levine was more popular at that point than Jalen is.
Levine still wasn't even like a star yet at that time. He wasn't even
a star.
He wasn't even like that.
What about star? Who's the last star?
Last star
last
to do
star
it?
probably was like
been
Vince.
Wow.
Vincent Francis. That's probably who it was.
Were they stars?
Yeah. Vince was a star. What are you talking about? Toronto Vince was a star.
Was he? I give Vince the star thing.
I think Francis was a star.
I guess Vince. I think they were both stars in popularity wise, but at that time,
easily, yeah,
they were both stars in popularity wise.
Francis did it.
He did it rookie year,
03. 03. So it was his 4th year. He was a star by then.
He did it 03?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. He was a star in like name and stuff. Yeah, for sure.
T-Mac wasn't yet. That's when he was in
Toronto. T-Mac was in Toronto when he did it. Yeah. He wasn't a star yet. But I don't know.
Green last year didn't help anybody in the future.
My gosh. You know what's it's pretty crazy seeing Mac McClung hit all his dunks in the first try, and other guys, all these NBA players, like just not be able to do it.
I feel like that's what he does.
Yeah,
that's what he does.
But he is playing like real basketball too. Like he's practicing.
Like I would say,
if
LeBron did it, I think he has go-to dunks that like he would make them on the first try.
Matt McClung was doing some hard stuff and nailed it on the first try.
Like KJ,
That wasn't no like easy dunks he was doing. Matt McClung was really put it on first try.
KJ and Sims are like guys with hops.
I never want to see Jericho Sims dunk.
They got hops, but they don't have any flair.
Yeah, KJ Martin.
Even in a game, it'd be like amazing. Which is funny now I think about it. Kenny said "wow" like 5 times during the All-Star game. But like in a dunk contest, he was not wild. He wouldn't say wow.
I didn't like Lisa Leslie hating on Mac McClung. Yeah, that was not cool.
Lisa
was hating.
That was a 10.
I get his Black History Month. And, you know what I'm saying? He was kind of still in the vibes. But
still in the vibes.
Yo, listen.
God dang.
Listen, you know what I'm saying?
Bringing the vibes
listen,
in Salt Lake.
Mac was coming with it. Salt Lake Mac. Know what I'm saying?
Might get a 10-day.
Listen, man. Yo, the crazy thing about it is, even though he was known as like a super like high school dunker, he's a solid basketball player.
He is.
He might eventually get a chance. We know how the NBA is, injuries and stuff like that. You end up on the right team and get in the right position, like you might get a chance. Like nobody thought Austin Reeves was gonna be like a real player.
They might.
Only Jose Alvarado from the COVID, like
that stuck.
Everybody, that stuck.
I think he's the most known player that stuck.
No, Stanley stuck. Stanley Johnson.
He's not on any team right now.
Well, he just got a buyout. So,
but I mean, like Jose Alvarado, like is in rotation. Like he's on. Like he's playing.
He was playing with the Spurs. Stanley.
No, he was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then why he not on the Spurs no more?
He just asked to be bought out to go play for a contender, most likely, I would assume.
To him to go play for a contender? You finna get burned for a contender?
Niggas the Spurs are in full tank mode. Like,
yeah, they lost 14 in a row.
If you're not a part of the future, why would they say no?
What I don't like,
why wouldn't he? He's making a minimum.
First of all, we don't give a fuck about Staley on this podcast. We go a little bit too much on him.
I'm just saying.
I know.
You asking about COVID?
I know. But
it's them two.
He had a cool run on the Lakers. Played a little hard, but we good. Stanley, it's cool, man.
I don't really care to digest that.
We'll see. But the main guy that was Alvarado. He's the main guy that stuck. Like as far as the situation, like, and he's actually good. Like he got lucky. It all worked out.
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
But like in the NBA, like I said from Mac, it's so many injuries, so you never know when's your chance, and if you're actually good for those 2 weeks.
I don't think he's gonna get the chance.
You never know how he's gonna get the chance though. maybe not with the Sixers. I just mean like in general.
No,
Eventually,
I think that window is closed.
Why the
If
window's
it ever
closed?
opened, because he's been killing it in the G League for a minute.
But you never know how it's gonna work. I mean, you look at PJ, you look at Patrick Beverly. You don't know how it's gonna happen to end up getting the league and stick.
Yeah, but
every player, like especially the guys from the G League to the overseas, the journey is like different for a lot of people. You don't know how it's gonna work.
I think the hard part for him is like say somebody like Pat.
Uh-huh.
He had a solid role, and I'm a defensive dude that can't bring something nobody else brings.
Yeah,
Mac, his strength is scoring. The NBA, you can find a bunch of guys that's not. What is he, 5'11"?
Well, you gotta show some. You gotta be able to show some, like Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves' main thing was scoring, but what he showed last year,
But Austin was also a dookie.
But he became a hustle guy for the Lakers. That's how you get your spot is by hustling, doing all the small things. So I don't know. The Lakers were so bad last year, they were leaking, so they needed guys. So that was like the perfect.
And we still didn't call.
That was the perfect opportunity. But I'm saying another team could end up being a different situation. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I think another thing too that doesn't work in Mac's favor is him being so popular. I feel like that works in reverse for him.
You think?
I think it kind of does because he was such a popular high school player and all that other stuff, and he's known as like a dunk guy. I feel like that I feel like that kind of works against him a little bit. People just know him as dunk guy. Like you just dunk guy. We've been seeing him for the past.
He can actually hoop. I've
no, he
watched him play a
can.
few times.
But for the casual person that might have seen him on social media and stuff like that,
oh, definitely.
You know him as the white dude who dunks.
That's all he's gonna be known now.
Dunk all-star guy. I mean, he's probably. Listen. He's making money as a professional athlete.
He's probably 100% got a lot more marketing off the court now, though.
Yeah.
He said he'll be back next year if they want.
Listen, man. Shout out Mac. Listen,
right,
man.
Kyrie,
Keep striving, Mac. I'll be back if they want me. He was
Kyrie quote right there.
They did want him, but he was not back.
Mac Irving.
Listen, man. Shout out Kyrie, man. Shout out Kyrie on this pod. But yeah, All-Star Weekend, it can go. I'm cool. It was fun while it lasted. I had a good time. I got memories.
I want my All-Star Weekend. I've been watching since I was yay high.
They've been trying. Oh, let's get this 3-on-3 going. Let's see all that talk. Let's get a 3-on-3 West. Let's get a 3-on-3.
What would that change?
I don't know, man. Let's show a little bit of 3-on-3. Let's show East versus West 3-on-3.
You don't think it'll be more the same?
We can try it. Try it out.
Exactly.
At this point, try out anything. The NFL doing a flag football game.
Okay, I think
was garbage. That's not gonna last either.
I think they should go to the Rising Stars format.
What you mean?
First like how it's 21 guys and they just split them up in teams.
It's 3 teams, right?
I still don't think that's gonna change. It's just gonna be something different, but I don't think it's gonna like in the long run it's gonna like matter. I just don't think players care anymore. They flat out just don't care. Like the NFL players,
which is weird because like. What, half the team was first time or second timers? How do y'all not care no more?
Jerry,
like,
in the Pro Bowl, people were hitting each other at one point. And
it
went to all of a sudden, at one point, the notable quarterbacks and everybody just stopped going. They just flat out stopped caring.
How are you a rookie all-star and don't care?
Don't care.
What?
Because it's cool not to care now. It's kind of made it to where it's really
That's
not.
Silly.
Really
and then
cool.
Next year they'll be like, "Oh, I got snubbed." Like
y'all complain about snubs, but don't
and they
want
get to the
play.
game and don't even care to play. Like that's silly.
Hey man,
they just want
the notoriety for the All-Star.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, man. Shout out Lori Marketing, first time All-Star. You did it, son.
Started too.
You did it, son.
Jerry, he did it.
We've been knowing he was doing it. What do you mean?
No. I just,
did it, son. I believe, yo. These two guys, they didn't believe, but you know.
I'm let Jerry moan, but I don't believe it.
You didn't believe.
You
in
believe
the
he was an all-star?
No.
He didn't think he was an all-star.
But I believe he had. Hold on. But I believe he had all-star ability.
Man, 75% of the league got all-star ability.
No, but I'm saying more than like the average person. I thought he had a lot more to give. I thought he was just stuck in weird situations.
Because your favorite quote is, "Oh, I'm not saying he's an all-star or anything, but I think he has some talent."
I think he had all-star ability. It's a lot of guys with all-star ability.
Like 75% of the league, yeah.
75% of the league. I don't think 75% of the league could be an all-star.
All-star abilities.
No. But I don't think Usman could be like actually be an all-star.
I think you would have threw Laurie in that.
No, I'm talking about all-star ability when just like when you're on the court and can actually play. Like Cam Reddish has all-star ability. He will never be an all-star. He will never be an all-star. Like actually, like he's not gonna ever be an all-star.
You could have stood on. I could have stood on that with Laurie coming into this season.
Yeah, but some of that isn't. Some of that can't be. Some of that can't. There's nothing you could do about. Like CJ McCollum could be an all-star, but the situation, all that stuff to be,
too many guards.
He's not gonna be he never has had a chance to be an all-star. That's just how it's just nothing you can do about it.
Not no spots.
Mike Conley got an alternate. I don't count alternate all-stars, brother.
Why not?
We don't do alternate all-stars. Either you want
cool with it.
Nah, we're not doing the alternate
Devin
all-star
Booker
thing.
2 times.
The alternate king. Yo, so this guy, he's hurt, so you get in. All right. Sloppy second all-stars. That's cool. I don't
see
really
what's wrong with getting in because somebody got injured.
Nah, I'm good.
That means you were right there. Just
you were right there. You were right there. Hey, could have been you.
Mike, you would tell him no?
What you mean?
You were one of the players? I'm good.
I would play, but I would feel the same way though.
Why not?
Because I didn't get voted in. You got in only because somebody didn't make it. That's not the same to me,
No, it's not because they didn't make it. It's just
That's not the same to me.
They got injured. So
listen,
you were next in line.
Listen, Kyle Korver voted in All-Star. For real All-Star. Atlanta Hawks. Jeff Teague for real All-Star. He got voted in. It don't matter what the circumstances were. You were voted in.
That's some wild
That's
times,
real.
man.
You were real. Listen, you were alternate All-Star. It's okay. It's on your list.
NBA was down bad.
The alternate All-Stars. Listen, it's cool. But you'll be done with All-Star Weekend. Where is it? Oh, it's in Indiana next year. I guess that's
bro. A lot of people were complaining about it being in Utah. I learned some things I didn't know.
What you learn?
That like they're super strict with alcohol out there.
No, it's a dry state in a way, I believe.
Time wise, like you can't drink after a certain time.
Yeah,
and I learned too that they have these machines or like these chips or deals on the drinks to where the government is it's sent to the government how much a drink is being poured every time you pour it. That way you're not you're not giving somebody too much alcohol at a time.
I mean, that sounds actually progressive to me.
That's too much, bro.
Progressive, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to get people drunk, like that sounds like the right thing. Jerry, you against doing the right thing?
I'm not saying that. How does that make that the right thing?
What do you mean?
Because I want to give you extra drinks, too much? Like a little more. Bro, I'm still selling it. The right thing is to shut down the shop.
No. But there's a reasonable amount of alcohol you should be drinking, and we gonna keep at this amount.
No, if you go on the right thing,
too much.
The right thing is no sell alcohol at all.
That's going too far, though.
Oh no, it's too far.
What's what happened? What's what happened to drink?
But yeah, I learned there are a lot of people complaining. It's pretty boring out there.
I feel like Utah would be it's pretty boring in terms of what maybe all-stars.
See, they said being All-Star Weekend saved it a little bit because like you're going to different events for
in terms
All-Star
of
specifically.
All-Stars want to do like partying, nightlife. But
I am on the record. I don't think LeBron showed up until
I feel like I would have fun in like a super nice cabin or something like that in Utah. I sound like it'd be a nice vibe for the.
They were saying like the hotels are like super old.
Cause who is going to Salt Lake? Who's just going
with like a bed with the jacuzzi right next to the bed?
Who's going to Salt Lake City? Salt Lake City isn't the most popular place to go to. People only going there for tours and the jazz.
Maybe concerts, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. It ain't nothing else. It ain't nothing else there.
I gotta go one day. I need to see it for my own eyes.
We trying to go to Utah? We already talked about that Utah thing, didn't we?
No,
Utah?
We said it was somewhere else.
Was it Montana?
Go somewhere where there's a lot of black people.
Utah was up there. I think, what was it, like 4%?
We were looking at the numbers and I was shocked.
I wasn't 4%?
Bro, it was some crazy numbers up there.
Was it less than 4%?
I don't know.
It was really low. It was really, listen, I'm down to go to Utah.
If you walk in the street, it's like,
it's a black man.
I know you're looking at like South Dakota, Montana, and all those places. Like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm down to go. I like it. I feel like it'd be some nice vibes. You know what I'm saying? Boys, so like maybe do a little ski-boarding, like do a little outdoorsy. You know what I'm saying?
We'd have to take Alex.
It's like we just like
six of us all just roaming around together.
A group of black guys, So it just be like a group of black guys. We just roam in Utah.
Streets of Montana.
We just roam in Montana. Yo, if something go wrong, they're gonna blame us.
We need Alex.
If something go wrong, if something. There are 1% black people in Montana.
Oh my god!
And we're like 7 of us just walking down
Yo,
the street.
if something bad happened, we gonna be the first ones to look at it. Like, yo, it gotta be them.
Hold on, I gotta see what their population is.
I think it's like 1 million people. It's like right over. It's right.
1.1 million people.
Yeah, no.
There are 12,000 black people.
No. And do you know where
man.
most of those black people probably are?
Same neighborhood.
No. They're either going to the universities playing sports, basketball or football, or like that. They probably still live there because of like
retired from.
Bro, it isn't many reasons that they're there. They're probably on a
12,000?
Yeah,
that is nuts. Welcome to Montana.
There's more black people in Missouri City than Montana. There's more black people in Missouri City, Houston than Montana.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, I'm saying. But listen, it's not expensive
Why
to
don't you
go.
take Alex, I'm cool.
It's not expensive to go.
I ain't going. I'm going by myself. I mean, like.
Say it. With who?
So we're gonna go as a crew? We're gonna go as a crew?
With my what?
We're gonna film it in case something bad happens.
Yeah, we
gotta
film it. We gotta keep it recorded.
Yo, we're gonna have the GoPros on us. We're like, yo, if something gets out of
Have
here.
a nice time.
We probably will.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
No, we probably will.
I think it's impossible for us not to have a good time.
I feel like we have even better time because we just have to figure out fun stuff to do. Like it wouldn't be like it's the normal like stuff to do as far as like going to like LA or something. We had to figure out like other fun stuff
What's
to
popping
do.
out here?
What's popping out here? I rent some 4-wheelers, you know what I'm saying? Do some outdoor, like, yeah, it's mostly gonna be fun outdoor stuff. Like, you know, maybe do some hunting, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm cool. I love mountains.
Yeah, mountains are cool.
Catch some views, get some fly pics. Pics gonna be out of control.
Go to a game.
I'm gonna be drunk. What are you talking about in Montana?
What's in Montana with a game?
Oh, like I mean, we can catch like a college game.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
A college
Montana
game, I
State or
guess.
somebody.
Yeah, like Utah. Oh, Utah catch a game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get some fly pics in the mountains with like some fly fits.
All I know is we can't do anything wrong.
See.
Not even because of that, just because it's like think about how they gotta describe us. It's so easy.
The black.
We're looking for a black guy. Oh,
It's a group of them.
They're gonna come to where we staying. Which one?
It's a whole group of them on floor 4. Like I don't know. Yeah, no. If stuff goes bad, we spot it. Like yo, they got us.
Man.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like I don't think it's. I guess it's not. I can understand why black people might not live in there because it probably not be totally fun standing out all the time. Because you're just standing out all the time. Like you're standing out all the time.
A ridiculous amount.
When Jordan Clarkson is,
I would assume
when Jordan Clarkson is walking around, you're like, you're Jordan Clarkson. Like, yo, you the dude with the braids, play for the Jazz. It's fairly obvious. But besides that, All-Star Weekend, we've had enough of that.
Second half of the season. Well, technically, what, third left?
Yeah, the second half All-Star thing is really weird.
Yeah, as I
was younger, I used to think it was like halfway through the season. Yeah. It is nowhere near halfway through the season.
Not halfway.
The season's almost over.
Yeah,
actually.
We're down to what, 25 games max?
Yeah, the season's almost over. Patrick Beverly coming home. Speak on it. Bulls, can they make a run?
No.
No.
What kind of run are you talking about? Like a play-in run?
7 seed, 8 seed, 6 seed, 7 seed,
9 or 10. Where they at right now? I think they're 9 right now.
Yeah, they got a chance. They got a chance to do some damage, get to like a 7 seed, 8 seed.
I think that's a lot.
They're 11 seed right now.
Oh.
2 games behind the 10 seed.
Who's in front of them? Like the 3 teams.
The Raptors.
Wizards.
And the Raptors climbed back. The Raptors.
Yeah, they got out of a
They
hole.
climbed back
Right before the All-Star weekend.
They got together a little bit.
No,
but,
Pat Bev.
No, Indiana's leaking. Indiana, after Halliburton got hurt, it was over.
Yeah, they gave up a few months ago.
That was
very flagrant.
Yeah.
But no, Pat Bev is not. Your playoff run is over, fam.
Yeah, he said he chose Chicago over Golden State because he wanted to make a run.
Flagrant.
Yo, that is super flagrant.
Yo, I love Pat Bev and like really like buy into like whatever he's saying. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you can tell he really believes what he's saying.
I mess with it. I would have liked to Pat
He's
Bev
really-
actually with the Magic. I feel like that would have been for the
I
young
thought you
guys.
was about to say the Rockets. I was
Not
like,
just sticking around with the Magic. I feel like for the young guys, whatever, having him around, bringing that energy. I feel like that would have been. I feel like that would have been good for him.
I don't think he wants to be an energy guy though.
No, he wants to be on a playoff team, which I don't know why he chose.
He wants
the Bulls.
to get run.
Get a run with the Bulls.
I don't think he would have had PT.
Well,
with
Alonzo
us,
not
with the
playing, so
Warriors.
the Bulls are kind of they need some kind of
that
defense.
Sucks,
Whatever.
man. That came down today. He's out for the season.
It could be funny if he ends up with the Bulls and still doesn't get burned.
I think he will.
Yeah, he will.
Because there's what 2 guards in front of him now.
Conversations with him too.
Yeah,
Things could change.
They're telling you stuff.
Things could change. You could like get out rotation. Like, yo, we actually you not playing well, so we not playing you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Poor Donovan.
Yeah, man. Hey, I mean, yeah, he almost about out of there.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Speaking of out of there, Nate McMillan. Deuces. Deuces.
It was a matter of time, Nate.
Yeah,
it kind of sucks when you know your time and you can see it on the internet. You probably seeing it every day when you check your name on Twitter or whatever. Nate McMillan is trash. Nate McMillan and Trae Young doesn't like Nate McMillan. When you see this all the time.
He been hinting at leaving though.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably why.
Nate McMillan been hinting at leaving? Because when you can see the writing on the wall, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna leave first.
See, I think that's one of the reasons he got into it with Trae. He knew he was out of there anyway. He just starts.
I think he can see
speaking up.
he's out of there. You can't win that battle.
No, you don't. Especially today.
Yeah, no, you can't win that battle with the coaches, huh?
The Hawks? Yeah, season before last, yeah.
Yeah, they had one run. That was it.
Eastern Conference Finals.
Fluke run.
It's so crazy. The fluke runs is crazy.
It was a fluke.
It's just timing, man.
It just happens. Blazers did it.
Knicks did it.
The Warriors run started with a fluke.
What you mean?
Year before.
The year they like actually got to the finals, it was every team they played was somebody was injured.
Yeah, but they were still the best record in the league.
Yeah, I mean the Hawks weren't bad.
They
just had favorable
yeah,
matchups.
but nobody still had the Hawk. Nobody still had the Hawk get into the. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay,
like nobody
I
had the
got you.
Blazers be in the conference finals. Nobody. They ended up on the right
That
side.
is one of the funniest conference finals ever.
When you end up on the right side of like other teams, whatever, you might end up with easy matchups.
Yeah.
I mean, the Warriors last year, they didn't have to face the Suns. Ja got hurt. They didn't face the Suns. Like they did it.
That's how they started. Like,
Hey man,
because
easy.
you had the 6 seed Nuggets who weren't much.
You had the Nuggets without. It was basically
It was
Jokic and Aaron
some role
Gordon.
players, yeah.
Like then Ja gets
And
hurt.
then Ja got hurt.
Hey man,
Look, man, that's part of the championships. A huge part.
Yeah, but 4 times.
Look,
listen. The best skill. Hey Trey, the best skill is availability.
boys praying right.
The best skills of
No, that's not
when
true.
boys not
because-
getting hurt.
Well, I don't know. What would y'all say it is? Because I'm thinking about you saying that, and I'm like, well, Steph has missed games in the first round. These niggas still have advanced. Like
Well, look who they was playing.
Blazers.
Oh, there we go.
That's crazy, man.
If Steph get hurt, they end up having to play the Grizzlies last year. It goes a totally different way. Like,
I think if you just have a team that's just good enough for long enough, it'll happen.
Are your opponents? I think it's
It'll
mostly the
happen.
opponents.
it'll
They
happen.
gotta be
You
the
sure?
opponents. Cause like they were playing with Draymond and Clay. It was just Draymond and Clay.
So what you're saying is the Sixers should just keep hanging around. It's gonna happen eventually.
No, he's saying the Rockets should have hung around, which y'all actually should have.
Shouldn't the Rockets?
Yeah, y'all should have waited like 2 years.
We hung for a little
No, if they just don't trade Chris Paul.
Hung? No,
We were good for like 3 years.
no. I thought you meant in the sense of don't break it up right now. Give it like a couple more years.
I'm for being good enough, not great, but good enough to where if the cards fall, you can win. Giannis,
Y'all could have been there. Y'all could have been there.
No, if we don't, if
2020, y'all
if-
had a shot.
if we don't trade Chris Paul, the rest thing was just
I mean, I'm sorry, not
the rest
2020,
thing was the end of
21.
the rest
21.
thing was the end of the road.
When
That
y'all
was
actually
not gonna-
traded James that year, y'all could have made a playoff run.
really?
Yes.
I don't think that team was that bad.
The Suns made the finals that year.
Man,
We could have beat the Suns,
Trash?
bro. We could have beat
Oh,
the
that's the team you talking about?
we could have beat the Suns.
I'm
bro.
talking about James still being on the team.
Bro, the Suns with 6 games with the Clippers with no Kawhi.
Bro, that year, I don't think you remember that year.
The Suns with
I remember him being on low power mode.
Who's that?
James.
no, we talking about if
No,
James
he didn't
wasn't
wanna
on low power
leave.
mode.
Like if he still was like in James Harden mode. Like let's try to win a championship in Houston. Y'all could have probably made a finals run.
Had to do some stuff during trade deadline.
That could have been possible. Maybe. But yeah, that team could have had that team. That team, looking back, could have had a.
I think it was more so.
Bro, that Suns team wasn't like just that great. They won 6 games with the Clippers. That Clippers team with no Kawhi.
They should have lost to us, honestly.
That team wasn't that great. They were good, but they weren't that great.
Yeah, they just
Bro, Chris Paul. If the Lakers were healthy, they don't win that series. Chris Paul couldn't even shoot.
Yeah.
Chris Paul couldn't even shoot that series. Him talking about that is pretty crazy. How he couldn't his arm was like done. That was pretty crazy. Like he was done that series. He couldn't even really shoot.
Man, we were up 2-1.
What could have been?
Sucks, man.
Spooky, man.
We actually could have made another finals run. That's the crazy
spooky
part.
Times, man. But yeah, but on another note, KD to the Suns.
Let's go, Phoenix.
Listen, I want Chris Paul to get his ring.
Me too.
I want KD to actually do it as the guy. Listen, I would like to see that for Kevin. There is no expectation. The expectation is really just winning.
Yeah.
Like not getting to the finals and not winning is not good enough. Like Kevin Durant, this is your listen. Like
this is your moment.
You spoke to it very well too.
Nah,
he knows.
He knows.
He's very aware.
Whatever team I'm on, it's like you know what
this is the expectation.
No, there's no excuses this year, Kevin. Like this is it. I'm sorry, you gotta. This is whoever likes you. There's nothing you can say if they don't make it to the finals and win this year. This is like, hey, you got the team. You got Dev. You got CP3 as the third guy. Like you got even Aiden as like the fourth option, whatever. I don't know, man. Like this should be it. The West, the one those
Suns.
I feel like they got a few years, but
yeah, well, this version of it, I don't know.
I'm not saying necessarily CP3, but just
KD and Book. Oh, KD, Book, and Aiden. Yeah, you got. About
I feel like CP3. Years. I feel like CP3 in this role for like. I feel like he can like take a huge like backseat. I feel like they got this year and next year, and then it could probably get really as far as like with him as a team.
Yeah,
I feel like CP3 can chill now. They don't really need. He can really just chill now.
With Book
and KD, he can really just chill. Like he doesn't have to like put so much energy.
Yeah, he's gonna have a few
because he shouldn't be doing that at 38. 37.
No,
he shouldn't be like you old, bro. Yeah, like yeah. So but they're the favorite, obviously, as they should be. The West is wide open. Why? The league is pretty wide open. So
I don't really like that.
You don't like when it's wide open?
I thought you were pro this.
No.
Flagrant.
Goodness. No. At one point in time, I thought that not having like a juggernaut like the Warriors was better, but it's not.
It's more.
I'm glad you.
It's a little bit more fun when it's a team got a target on them.
Yeah, definitely.
It's better that way. I like it when it's like
it's more intrigue.
One on the East and one on the West.
It's a lot more intrigue.
Are the Celtics that team in the East
right now?
I feel like people would pretty much say they're the favorites. Though.
I think he's talking about super team. I think that's what he's talking about.
Not even like super team in regards to players, but super team in regards to like we're good.
I feel like everybody. I feel like in the East.
That's the Celtics,
huh?
That's the Celtics.
The Celtics are the team out the East.
Yeah.
They scare people. You think?
I feel like everybody would probably choose them as like they're the team to beat.
If there was one team in the East, you ask all the teams.
Like even through the TV, like.
Well, they've just been so good. I just feel like people kind of figure like they've been really good. They've been trashing people. They had a little like a bad run, but for the most part they've been pretty good. And of course, like it's the Celtics and then Giannis. That's probably like the Bucks because Giannis. Like that's the reason.
Team after that would be Philly.
I guess Philly, yeah. And then that's it pretty much for
Cavs.
the East. Nobody. I don't think people are thinking the Cavs of like competing for like coming out the East. A cool story, but I don't think people think of them as competing.
Yeah.
In the West, shoot. I mean, matchups. I think matchups are really going to determine.
That's really going to come down to.
What does your matchups look like?
Who you got to face?
Once we get closer to it, to do like a game in that, the West.
It's going to be.
To the finals, like do it for a few teams.
I don't think it's an easy. I don't think it's an easy path. It's just going to be.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be an easy path. Whichever way you go, it's just going to be of matchups of which team do I feel does this make sense for us?
Against, yeah.
Like this, which team matchup makes sense for us?
You said Nuggets. Then
I want the Nuggets. I'll take Sacramento.
Well, yeah, I think every team would want to take Sacramento.
I'll take Sacramento. No, I said from a viewer standpoint, I would want to see the Nuggets versus the Lakers, Phoenix versus the Lakers, and the Warriors versus the Lakers in the West.
I don't think Warriors versus. I don't think Warriors
No,
versus.
I'm just saying.
I don't think Warriors versus Lakers is capable of happening, the seeding wise, unless like in the play.
Well, we don't know what it's going to end up being.
The Warriors would do a lot of climbing for that to be like a playoff matchup, like even in the first round or something. Yeah, it'd be like play-in area.
But yeah, that's always a fun matchup.
It could end up Clippers Lakers. That's possible first round matchup.
I don't like. I'm not.
That's a.
That would be nice.
That would be
that
fun. We were waiting on that in the bubble year and it didn't happen because they lost to the Nuggets.
That year it would have been amazing, but I haven't felt it.
That would be fun.
I think like
no, that wouldn't be fun for like you necessarily, but for like the fans.
Like just as a viewer, like there's teams where like even though I think we're not better than them, I still like to watch them.
I think everybody in general would like to see.
Clippers is a boring game.
I think everybody in the playoffs would like to see a battle of LA. Like that's the first time this has ever happened.
But that would just be like. I don't know,
Jerry. I think you
for y'all that would be entertaining.
I think on you. I think you want the few saying that. I think people would love to see like LA versus LA in the playoffs.
Sounds cool.
And also too, y'all could win.
No, I think we could, but I'm saying from an entertainment standpoint, I don't think the Lakers and Clippers is entertaining.
You think the Nuggets is more entertaining than Lakers Clippers?
Yeah,
I don't think that.
I think so.
I think Lakers Clippers is probably like maybe like number one as far as matchups in the West in LA. I feel like that would be fun. Knicks versus Nets in the playoffs. That would be like if they were both good. Would be fun.
The city thing has
the city thing is a big deal because it. You know why? Because it doesn't happen. It ain't never happened.
Yeah, it's hard. That's really hard.
It's never happened. The Knicks and Nets have never faced each other for obvious reasons. Because Knicks been trash. Knicks been trash for the most part. And Nets been trash for the most part. They both been trash. And the Clippers.
Why would we need to get the 5th seed though?
The Clippers probably gonna climb. They're probably gonna catch the Kings. I feel like by the end of the season, I feel like the Clippers gonna climb. No.
Nah, that's a lot.
We don't even know the Lakers. We don't even know the Lakers gonna climb to a 10 seed. And now that we got the Lakers,
let's go.
How you feel? How you feel about your Lakers?
We here.
Y'all here? Y'all back?
We back again.
The boys are back in town.
13th time this year.
It's been fun. It's been a chaotic season.
Hey, you see that?
I've been in.
You see how like loose my shoulders are?
You been stress free?
That Westbrook way gone. Go.
Hey yo, you were getting off some sick Westbrook. Yo, listen, we need to pull up all the Jerry Westbrook tweets over his time with the Lakers. You were getting off some sick stuff.
Okay, I've come to the realization there are 3 stages of Westbrook. No matter who you are, the Clippers are in stage 1. It looks good. Like you can talk yourself into it. Or you at least try to talk yourself into it. I've seen you in person try to talk yourself into it.
It sucked.
Which was hilarious.
I didn't want to do it.
We all done it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it when I did it.
You talk yourself into it.
You were really in though, Jerry. Trey, you got in too.
I talked myself into it. That guy, man, that guy really got me. That guy got me.
Bro, I didn't believe that was happening.
Nah, February Russ was man, that was something.
We had to trade our center.
It don't matter, man. But he was man.
We had to trade our center, our good center.
So the second stage is you got him now. You start to see the flaws. You know the flaws, but like you try to
see him
avoid
every
them.
game. You're like, yeah, this is
just seeing him up close. So here's where it hurt me. In the moment, it's like this is cool. This is cool. Even after a good game, it's like this is cool. But then my mind started going, what about April? What about May? What if you actually make it to June? Like, this ain't gonna work. Like, even when it's looking good, it's like
fun for y'all. Y'all didn't.
It's not gonna happen.
Y'all didn't make it to June.
That luck, in a way, it is lucky. Yes,
y'all didn't make.
Because
ooh, I love it. I love it, bro.
He said
He said that last year.
Most important 23 games of his career.
Jerry, you said earlier the year, bro, don't care
about 0-4.
Just about in general, like he don't care. He don't really care that much
about 0-4.
You don't think he cared about 0-4?
No.
All right.
There is zero care.
But anyways,
Pat Bev actually clarified that.
But
yeah, number
anyways,
three,
most important.
The third stage of Russ.
What's the third stage of Russ?
How do we get rid of him? That's the third stage. We got rid of him. Boys told me there was no path.
He did tell you.
That's what I was told.
No path?
No path to getting rid of him and getting something good.
Y'all got some scraps?
Scraps? That's actually good players.
They're solid. They're solid. You got some solid players.
Yeah, I was actually. It was D'Lo, Vanderbilt, and Malik Beasley. Which I was actually. No, we didn't get a first.
No, y'all gave one.
Oh, we gave away Russ in the first. Yes. Russ a first.
Is it a protect? It's not
Russ,
a protected first.
A
It's
protected
unprotected,
first, and no, it's protected.
Protected what? What's
top
what's
four? Top four protected.
Oh well, then that's
basically Russ a
gone.
protected. You only can give away. I learned too. You only can give one of them was on the 29 couldn't be protected. So I think that's why most likely we tried to keep it, and we did. But yeah, we gave a Russ a first and a second, or 2 seconds, I think, for Russ.
The seconds went crazy this year, man.
Man, they were going.
The seconds.
Flying.
Golden State just threw 5 of them out.
Which is funny because you can buy seconds.
I don't understand. Those seconds be coming in useful when you
The
got
Warriors coulda got
those seconds
Bay
be
and
coming
then
in
chose 5
useful.
seconds.
Those seconds be coming in useful at the end of the first. Teams always be using seconds to get
I guess
back in
it
the end
depends
of
on
the first.
who the team is.
I don't know, man. It was just it was a weird trade deadline.
But yeah, we
Lakers,
actually got guys now.
Yeah, LeBron in most important 23 games of his life. He.
I hope he takes it that way. I know he's gonna take it that way. I hope AD takes it that way.
I'm locked in.
If AD takes it that way,
I'm all the way locked in.
If AD takes it that way, then
yo, this Lakers being trash thing has been really
be
fun. I didn't know it'd be this much fun, but it's been really fun. Like it's been really fun. Last year was like last year was like manna from heaven. It was just like a God-given gift of laughs. It was so good.
It was super silly. Super silly.
Just last year was great, man. 360, man. We'll always remember. You'll always be in our hearts 360. Forever.
I don't like that y'all like get media noise. Like y'all do a few trades and all of a sudden now you hear it.
Lakers is back.
I don't like that
they prepped up, they ready.
I don't like that either.
Still trash.
Because I think Stephen A said we're the favorites. I'm like,
I love
what?
it. I love it. Man.
What?
Yeah, y'all not the favorites.
There's no way we're the favorites.
Y'all like the play-in favorites.
I don't even think that.
Y'all the
because I think most people would choose the Warriors if they're in the play-in.
Y'all 13. I've never seen the 13 seed more talked about, yo.
It's LeBron.
Y'all the most famous 13.
It's LeBron and AD. It's the you don't want to be wrong later thing. That's why they all do it.
The what?
You don't want to be wrong later. Because if it comes to it and we make the playoffs and we beat somebody in the first round, they don't want to be like,
yo, it's still a stench.
We doubt it.
It's still a stench on these Lakers. The stench is still there.
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. You can't confuse. You can't fool me with the vibes. They going all good vibes and everything's going well. Yeah, they tried. It's just a stench. It's just like, listen.
Did you see the Pelicans game?
Y'all have improved. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving y'all.
That's saying a lot though.
But the stench is still there.
I don't think
the stench is still. It's not as strong. You know what I'm saying? The rust stench is left. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a strong
down the hallway.
Oh my God, Braun 0 dark 30.
So y'all putting money on 0-3?
Bro, I gotta lose his mind.
0-3, 0-3, 0-3.
I ain't gonna. All it takes for y'all to lose 3 in a row, and it's like, damn, we struggling.
Nah, we are in a bad position.
Y'all in a terrible position. Y'all in the same position. Hey,
have to go.
It's kind of like 14 and 9 ish.
I don't know how many.
14 and 9 would be like for them to
gotta win what?
No, Schroeder said that.
Oh no, they were saying what they want to win. Which was like 30 games to go. I think
it's not 30 games to go.
No. When it was 30 games, I think he said that they were like walking around saying it was 20 and 10 they wanted to go.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Not
I
likely.
wouldn't. No, that's not likely.
Yeah, no.
23 games. What do you say they're going?
23. I see like.
I have looked at the schedule.
About
so
15 games.
15 games.
15 games, yeah.
So they're going 15 and 8.
It could be more. Like I would say, like between 13 and 15.
Damn, Jerry, you are in.
Let them roll off the names.
Freed your mind.
Out the gate, Warriors, Mavs, Grizzlies.
Warriors, Mavs, Grizzlies.
Out the gate. Thunder, Wolves, Warriors, Grizzlies, Raptors, Knicks.
None of these are like.
Yeah, but y'all the same level as them. Y'all trash too. What you acting like you better? You acting like you better? Y'all in the same tier as these trash teams. OKC just beat y'all on bronze night.
So if we play OKC, who do you got winning?
I mean, I would think to pick the Lakers, but
exactly that's my point. That's the whole point of this conversation.
I would probably I'm picking the Lakers based off star power, but y'all actually in real life suck.
If he said, "Do you
y'all
think the
suck
Lakers
in real life?
Do you think the Lakers are gonna win this game?" Your answer is
because of star power.
So your answer is
Because of star power.
Your answer is
Shea dropping 40.
But your answer is
What was the score last game?
What was your answer?
OKC.
Okay, so it's an L in his mind.
I feel like y'all not better. I feel like y'all
You
not
don't have to
really
be better to
OKC.
win.
I feel like OKC is a coin toss.
I think we're better than OKC.
OKC. Y'all should be better, but y'all technically aren't better. Y'all aren't better.
You're going by
y'all haven't been better.
But you're going by a record of a team that has only played one game together.
Oh, so y'all got time to jail?
No. My point is,
what's your point, Jerry?
You're looking at a team like this is a different team.
Like, so y'all a different monster? It's game time. Y'all, it's ready.
How many of these games?
Laker Nation.
How many of these games?
Laker Nation, let's go.
Nah, don't get on Laker Nation.
Laker Nation, let's go.
Please don't. Because I feel like I know what you're gonna do.
I don't even think they're gonna.
We're gonna win.
They're not gonna even beat the Nets.
Games, and he can be like, "Yeah, I saw it." Like, no, he's the master of hedging. Like, he won't even.
Think y'all gonna.
He won't say we're gonna win 15, or lose anything.
Y'all not winning 15 games.
You don't even know who we're playing.
Y'all not winning 15 games.
How many are we winning?
Y'all not winning 15. I'm taking the under 15 is. Y'all not winning 15.
Okay. We have this clip in the stash.
Y'all not winning in the stash. Y'all not winning 15 games.
Okay. You don't even know who we're playing. Just
doesn't matter. I've seen y'all play.
That's all I'm saying.
When have you seen us play?
Huh?
When did you see us play?
The whole year.
With who?
With hurt bodies, AD back, injuries, everything.
You have not named one person.
Huh?
Who? Huh? Who?
LeBron, AD, Lonnie.
Lonnie is like the 12th
Reeves,
man actually now.
Reeves, Schroeder.
I thought you liked Reeves.
Huh?
I do like Reeves, but y'all still sucked with him.
The team is not. So you think we have the same team?
Y'all have a slightly better team.
Okay, slightly better.
I don't think it's as drastic as
Y'all,
what's drastic though?
huh?
Winning 15 of those.
Going, Jerry, going
we,
15-8.
Back doesn't mean we're like.
What about y'all? What about y'all shows y'all could be 15-8 over a stretch?
The roster.
So y'all got all these proven players on y'all team?
Exactly. Y'all don't even have those.
Vanderbilt.
So how many games you think we're winning?
Y'all believe in D'Lo.
Because he's a fit. He's a better fit.
Cool.
You're banking on the. I'm tired of having this conversation.
hey, Lakers under 15. Lock it in.
I would bet you, but
Lakers under.
I would.
Anyways,
bet you, but Trey,
who was Mavs?
15 under?
Yeah, I'll take the under.
How much?
Let me know. What you mean?
How much?
I'll take the
Hey, y'all going way too on this Lakers stuff. We ain't
$50.
talking about trash teams no
$50.
more. We done talking about
$50 under.
Hey.
No, $50 under.
We're done
Okay.
talking about. We talk way too long about trash teams. That's enough. We stunk it up with All-Star Weekend, and we stuck it up with the Lakers.
So who next?
How you see the Mavs doing?
Like playoffs wise?
Just in general, like how far you do? What you think they could do? I'm not sure. I haven't seen enough of them play. Obviously, I've seen them look really good. The Kyrie, it's really weird how they've for some reason passed the ball so much more with Kyrie. They pass the ball in a weird way that doesn't even make. They look almost like we're trying to look good if we got a new player and do stuff. Watching them play, it was really weird. They've never done. They played unlike any way they've ever played before. I was like, that was weird.
Excuse me. You don't think that's like a product of?
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was
plays?
necessarily a Kyrie. It just looked I think that first game, it was like 100 more passes than they've made all season. It was just a weird for that. That was such a ridiculous jump.
Well,
and
look at
obviously,
them play,
since the game has passed, it's going down. But it's like they were making like a really like idea of like we're gonna pass a ton. It was weird.
It could have been because they never played with him.
It looked like a bit of that. It looked like a bit of that
being
going on.
preached. And Luka wasn't there too, so it's like the game plan
It
changes.
looked like and then them playing hot potato at the end of the game. That was interesting. That was fun. That was weird, but it was fun.
I'm really not sure what to think of them.
I'm not sure either.
They 0-3
Yeah.
with them both on the court.
No, 2 with them on the court.
Yeah, they won the first game with Kyrie.
I feel like they're what y'all were like claiming the Nets were. All offense, no defense.
I feel like they have a few good defensive players, but overall, like Jalen Green's a good defender. I feel like Man, Jalen Green's been really good. I wish the Rockets had a player. I wish the Rockets had Jalen Green. He's actually the type of player like every team needs. He's taking a huge jump. And even I feel like Bullock is a solid defender.
Yeah, Bullock is. I think that's where it stops.
I feel like no.
Bertans, but like
Bertans is a pretty good defender. He's been hurt.
But yeah,
I feel like they have I feel like they can scrap together some serious defense offense lineups. They could run the Kyrie, Luka, Green, Bullock, Bertans small lineup. That's the lineup that got.
But you're asking Bullock to guard the best player?
No, but I'm saying that's the lineup that got the Suns out of there.
Oh,
that lineup is what gave the Suns hell when they went super small against Aiden, put Bertans at center, put 5 out, and Bertans is a pretty good defender, and Green is a pretty good defender, and Bullock's. I feel like that's.
I'm trying to think of like in the playoffs, what team would that work against?
Well, you're not stopping anybody's best player with the guys they have.
Not the best player.
But Dorian Finney-Smith wasn't stopping anybody's best player either. It's not like night and day. But I feel like Kyrie and Luka in the playoff series, as we saw freaking Luka and Brunson in the playoff series with the Suns, like we go to Brunson to Kyrie, they could beat anybody. They're good enough to beat anybody.
I don't think so.
You don't think they are?
Nah. I just think they're too bad on defense. Like anybody in the West can get buckets on them.
They can get buckets on anybody.
That's true too. That's very true.
If they get rolling, they're a hard team to stop. They could bust out the Kyrie, Luka, Green, Bertans, Wood lineup, and they can go super offense. Like, we're just gonna play you off the court because you can't keep up with our offense.
Okay, I don't think they're that potent. Where they're playing the West teams off the court. No,
I think they could be at that level. I think they could be at that level any given night. I think they can.
I don't
Denver's kind of the same way. Denver's a decent defensive team.
A lot, though.
Denver's a decent defensive team, but their offense, you got to outscore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But who would the Mavs run off the court? Dallas? No. Sacramento? No.
Talking about the Mavs are Dallas.
I mean, who did I say? Oh,
they can run Sacramento off the court.
No, I don't think so.
What?
No.
Okay.
Sacramento will run with them.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm going with Luka, Kyrie over whatever Sacramento.
Yeah, but I'm saying run them off the court. That's like
so you don't think so you think the Mavs
I think
can't,
Fox and Sabonis can keep
so
up.
You don't think the Mavs have a chance like Western Conference Finals?
Oh, no.
So the Mavs without Kyrie could make the Western Conference Finals, but the Mavs with Kyrie.
Context.
They beat the Suns. They beat a good Suns team. All right. Well, I mean, hey. I think they have a chance. I'm not saying they will. I think they have a chance. I think all the top. I think Nuggets have a chance. Clippers have a chance. Kings. This has been fun. Like the beam. I don't think so. I think the Mavs have a chance.
At the conference finals?
Yeah,
I don't see that one.
So just
I think it's
Nuggets,
really
Clippers.
Realistically, it's
just Nuggets, Clippers, Grizzlies.
Nuggets, Suns, Grizzlies.
It's just those
Clippers.
4 teams.
Yes, I think so.
All right.
It's gonna be 2 of those 4 teams. Realistically,
I mean, if you're taking chalk,
I don't think we make the conference finals. I don't think
we don't even know if y'all make the playoffs.
I don't think the Warriors make the conference finals. I'm talking about like if you were to like say if it's not those 4, who would it be? I don't think it would be us. I don't think it'd be the Warriors. I don't think it'd be the Mavs.
You think the Mavs can make? You think it's gonna be the Timberwolves?
I don't think the Timberwolves. I don't think any of them other than those 4 really.
All right.
And Sacramento's up at the top, but I'm not trusting Sacramento.
Sacramento isn't anybody's team to get to the Western Conference Finals.
That's what I'm saying. I don't trust it.
I think the Mavs got a shot. I think Kyrie and Luka are good enough.
They would have to beat 2 of those teams. That's tough.
I think Luka's that good. What Kyrie is the Robert, I think he's that good. I think he's that good to give them a chance. I'm not saying it, but I think they have a chance.
I think they would have to a lot of things would have to fall their way.
That's the point of it. That happens every finals. The Warriors, everything fell their way. But the Celtics, a lot of things fell their way. Like things have to fall your way.
Things falling in a lot is different.
You could look at every finals contender. Everything always felt if you look at what happened,
not a lot.
A lot of stuff felt their way.
Yeah, a series here.
Better teams though.
Yeah, most likely. That's why it goes.
Yeah, but things still felt their way. Like no Chris Middleton,
And the Heat, Jimmy Butler, they ran to the Heat. Jimmy Butler 2 games he misses last second. It's a lot of things. The Warriors, they face a Jokic with none of his other two best players. They get Ja get hurt, and they get Luka.
That's a lot.
They get Luka with an underman. But I'm just saying, like both teams didn't face teams at full strength on the way there. They both got okay. It wasn't like full strength, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. At least the Mavs beat the Suns full strength. They actually beat a team at full strength last year. So it is what it is. But I don't know. Nets, what's Eastern Conference Finals? Bridges?
No way.
No shot.
I think they get sent home in the first round. I think they're gonna make the playoffs. They're just too far up to.
Oh yeah, it's so funny. It doesn't make sense for them not to make the playoffs. They ain't got their pick. So
no, I mean like just in general, like I think
they're actually going to be like kind of good because they have a team full of good players.
Like going forward.
No, I mean like good enough to like win games. I'm not saying like good like
the next 20 years.
Yeah, like they're actually good enough to like like the Nets can like consistently like win games. They have a lot of good players.
No, they're not gonna fall out.
Yeah,
the playoffs.
I like that. Their team is fun. It's a fun team.
Might have a chance to make the play in, but I think they could still beat the play in teams.
Yeah. But Russ Clippers.
Russell Westbrook on the Clippers.
I feel like Russ is really on last ride. This is last ride, Russ. This is last ride. If he
I don't know.
If he stinks it up here,
I don't know if this is his last ride.
I can tell y'all Russ is gonna be around.
Yeah,
he gonna be around.
I think Trey's right on that one.
I feel like
that just don't go away.
I feel like how he does with the Clippers and how he treats the situation and how he plays. I feel like this is gonna show a lot going forward. If he is not playing good and Lou is like not playing him, which Lou has been shown to like not play guys in rotation,
Definitely.
whatever, not playing good. Ask Patrick Beverly, who wasn't playing the playoffs, out the rotation. Reggie Jackson, out the rotation. Covington, out the rotation. If you're not good,
Love and Kyrie in the
he's
game
not gonna play you.
Game, yeah.
Like that's what I think people been saying about the Westbrook thing. It's like, oh, he's gonna be in the rotation, gonna get minutes. Like, if he's not good, Lou's not gonna play him.
He's gonna start though.
I'm not sure if he'll start. I can't say for a fact. Because
I
Terrence
think
Mann's
the
been actually
Clipper
really good for
reporter
them.
has said he's gonna start.
Huh?
He's gonna start. They intend to start him.
I feel like that's dumb. Terrence Mann's been pretty good for them. They've been like 10-2 in their last with Man. Like Mann's been really good. He's the type of player I'd rather have starting. Let Russ do his 6-man thing. Let Russ do his 6-man thing.
No, I think.
But
this is Russ to get 2 starts.
This is Russ's last ride. If he stinks in the playoffs and they're benching him, and Twitter is roasting him, flaming him up.
It would depend on how he reacts to it.
I just think if he's just bad and it's obvious in another situation.
Not like because sometimes coaches don't sit you because you're bad. You just don't fit right now. Like we don't want you at the end of the game because you're weak.
I'm not talking about
When Russ went to the bench, was he bad for y'all?
No.
So then why you think he'd be bad?
Why are you on the bench?
He's on the bench because he didn't fit with the first.
He's on the end of the. He's in the bench. He's at the bench at the end of the game because he can't.
No. Because of his
at the end of the game.
Because of his weaknesses. Yes, that's different to me.
He's
though.
not good enough.
No. There's playing bad and there's I don't want to put you in this position because your weakness.
Because you can't shoot on a basketball court.
That's it. That's his weakness. Yes.
Yeah. So,
but he's also finished games. With that being said.
Yeah, when he's hot.
Not even hot. Just.
I just think this is gonna be if he's not playing good and obviously not getting minutes cut in the playoffs, whatever. I think that's gonna go a long way. I can see
Lou just not playing him big minutes because
I think Lou is always been he's gonna go with however it's going. If his Russ is playing good,
I don't think it's playing good. It's just do you fit right now?
No, I think Lou is gonna ride situation.
Lou is gonna. Can we give Kawhi the ball on the wing? And live with you shooting a 3 right now.
Lou is for the Clippers.
Even if you're hot,
he's playing the hot. He's been his players. The team is run because as deep as the team is playing the hot hand. If Russ is playing good, he's gonna play him. If Russ is playing bad, they have other guys that can play over him. Eric Gordon, Bones, Highland. They can play other guys over him.
This is why I don't agree with the good or bad thing. Russ could have like 12 assists going into the fourth quarter of a tie game, and Lou probably not put him back in because of his weaknesses, not because he's playing good or bad.
The 12 assists means you're playing necessarily good for what they need you for?
Yes. They want him to be a playmaker.
Okay. They don't need playmaking at the end of the game.
But in the end of a game situation like that, like
You
you got enough in Kawhi and PG.
Oh, okay.
But through the course of a game, you want more than just those two guys.
All right.
That's not their role.
At the end of the game, playmaking kind of slowed down a little bit.
The game turns into, hey, what can you do with the ball in your hands? Yeah.
Do something, Russ. Off the backboard. Out of bounds. Bad defensive play. But anyways, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's gonna be a pretty entertaining last turn.
Yeah, it is.
Like a lot of teams have set themselves up to like it's gonna be a race for some of these playing spots, especially in the West. I don't think people care that much about the East playing spots, like Wizards, Raptors, Hawks, Bulls. We don't care. We don't care.
Oh
we don't care. I'm
Those are
sorry.
some bad teams.
Like y'all have fun. I hope y'all do well. It was all good.
No, you don't hope they do well.
I don't care. But yeah, it was fun. But like the West is gonna be fun. Like
Yeah, it is.
it's gonna be some good. LeBron said the play-in is stupid. LeBron hated on the play-in. Look at him, searching, trying to get in there. They're the play-in.
They've been getting lucky.
LeBron was against the play-in. Look at him.
They still been getting lucky.
And tried to get a third time, but they couldn't quite get in. Y'all the kings of the play-in.
We've made the playoffs out of the play-in.
Y'all the kings of the play-in.
We didn't lose in the play-in before.
They'd never lost in the play-in. LeBron didn't play.
No,
play,
we lost.
they
to
didn't make
Phoenix.
it last year. They
We
didn't
lost to
make it
Phoenix
last
both
year.
times.
Really close though.
The Warriors.
Yeah, the
LeBron.
Warriors.
Really close.
That was fun. That was a fun game.
LeBron
That was a fun
saying he
game,
saw
man.
3 rims. This guy, man.
I can't stand LeBron. LeBron always try to talk up his legacy.
But the hilarious thing is, in the moment, he was doing it too. Like some dudes would hit it and then go to the locker room and be like, "Yeah, I saw 3 rims." He was literally telling, he was trying to tell Steph, "I see 3." It's like,
Because he's trying to paint it for like his legacy when he do his documentary.
The fact that he's that quick with
He's trying to
is
like,
crazy.
you know, in that one game, the play-in game, I saw 3 rims. I was seeing 3
hilarious.
rims in the
How does your
play-in.
mind immediately go to that?
That's
He aimed for the middle goal.
LeBron is a sick man.
Nah, look, I have to admit,
LeBron is the sickest of all
LeBron
time.
is
Listen,
that guy.
he's the soap. The
LeBron
sickest
is
of
that
all
guy,
time.
man.
He is the sickest of all time.
It's been like that for a long time.
That's what'll do it. When you try to please everybody and you think you got to be the poster child, that's what's
Like even Steph don't do that, and Steph is like a super Christian. Even he don't do what LeBron stuff. Even he doesn't do that. And
I don't think he feels he has to please everybody.
No,
I don't think Steph. Yeah, he definitely doesn't. Like LeBron's went overboard, man.
Yeah, like
I think it's a product of course, him coming up as a teenager.
Hopefully Vic not like that when he went the Rockets. You know what I'm saying?
He
Can't
won't
wait,
be.
bro. Pray for Vic.
He won't be.
We locked in. Speaking of the go, y'all seen that MJ commercial?
Which
Movie
one?
coming out? The Air. Y'all haven't seen
Oh,
the Air?
yes. The movie about his shoe deal.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
like a
that
good
movie looks
Y'all-
solid.
Y'all trying to go see it at the movies? You know what
I'm
I'm
down
saying?
to watch it.
you got money behind it.
It's a real movie.
Like, are you asking? Is it
It's
in
coming out.
theaters?
No, it's Ben Affleck, Chris Tucker, and like Viola Davis. Like, yeah, it's a real movie.
Really? I've seen it.
Yeah, it's called Air. Air.
It's about the pursuit of getting him to get
the shoe deal.
Nike
It's about
shoe
the
deal.
whole thing.
I don't think they have a guy that portrays him in it. At least they didn't show anybody
What you mean?
like a
Oh,
Michael
I
Jordan
don't-
in the movie.
I don't know. They haven't showed.
They
that
just
in
showed
the,
his parents a whole
trailers.
bunch. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
They haven't showed like the Michael Jordan character in the trailers.
Probably couldn't get his likeness. Well, technically, you got his likeness.
No, they probably waiting on it to do it.
Maybe,
Probably, or
In
you see it in a
movie?
movie or
Yeah.
something like that. You know what I'm saying?
but it looks really interesting.
Yeah. We should go as a group trip.
Better than my show, the Lakers show.
No, I wouldn't say better than that.
It's hard to do that.
The show is
TV
amazing.
shows is hard to like. They got a lot more. They got a lot more time, a lot more effort.
I can't wait for the next season.
Me too. I've been trying to see when they come out.
Winning time. That's what the Lakers gonna be on this year.
Define winning.
15 games, Jerry.
15. Trey
locked
about to
in.
give me this 50.
We gotta get together. to get close to that.
But all right, y'all. I feel like we've said all we can for this. It was fun. All-Star game. Abolish that shit. It's over. Mac McClung, shout out to you. $100,000.
That's all he won.
That's equal to what he's been paid this year.
Dang.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, nah.
G League and NBA
Skills
got to do better.
skills challenge. We in 2023. No skills.
No answer to coupons,
Uh,
please. No more.
Dunk challenge.
The dunk
done.
contest. No. Good job, guys. Everybody but Jericho Sims.
Jericho.
Everybody but him.
Yeah, 3-point challenge.
Solid. Kevin Herter.
Yeah, Kevin Herter. You kind of stalled me in that again. Steph, come back. We need you.
Flagrant.
Pause. Yeah. But yeah, All-Star Weekend, it was trash. Salt Lake City. I don't know. Indiana next year, we'll see. But
we gotta try to get access.
We'll see y'all next time. Hopefully the Lakers have lost a few more games so we can make more jokes.
We coming out the gate with a W.
Coming out the gate. Who y'all faced first?
Warriors.
Bum Warriors.
We'll see. But later, y'all. F3 Podcast. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Donate to us on Cash App. Do something. We dying out here, y'all. We need you. Later.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah.